All right, so we have the Song of the Quiet Belly. Cute little book for me to read to you guys. In the golden village of Ur, the sun always rose with a sweet smell of baking bread and honey. But today, Solon stood by the ancient stone well with a different kind of wisdom to share. He called to young Pausa, who was always rushing from one snack to the next, her pockets full of dried berries. Sometimes, Solon said softly, the body finds its greatest strength not in what it gathers, but in what it lets go. We call this the quiet belly. Solon explained that when we stop eating for a time, our body finally has the chance to tidy up. It's like a team of tiny invisible helpers, sweeping away old, tired cells and fixing the weary parts that are usually too busy digesting food to rest. It is a secret festival of healing happening deep inside. To do this correctly, Solon continued, you must listen to the rhythm of the sun and the stars. He explained that many people choose a window of time, perhaps 16 hours of resting and 8 hours of eating. The key is to start slowly, letting the body get used to the stillness, usually beginning after dinner and waiting until the sun is high the next day. The quiet belly loves water, he said. Pure water, herbal teas, and clear broths are like a gentle rain that washes your internal garden. Staying hydrated is the most important rule. It keeps the energy flowing even when the stove of the stomach is cooling and resting. It is for the seeker who wants a sharp mind, for the traveler who wants to feel light on their feet, and for anyone who wishes to find a steady peace within. He explained that fasting helps the brain grow bright and the heart stay strong. It turns a foggy, sleepy morning into a clear, crystalline day where everything feels possible. This is just a visitor, Solon whispered. Hunger is not an emergency. It is an invitation to be the boss of your own body. He taught her to breathe deeply through the grumbling, realizing she was the master of her urges. By waiting, she was building a strong, invisible tower of self-control. The quiet belly is not for everyone, he warned. He explained that those who are still growing very fast, like small children or mothers carrying new life, must always keep their fires burning bright with food. Those who are ill or very frail must also be careful, for their bodies need every bit of fuel to stay strong and mend. When the time comes to eat again, Solon said, you must not rush like a hungry mountain lion. Breaking a fast is a special ceremony. He told her to start with gentle, easy to digest foods to wake the stomach up kindly, rather than shocking the body with a heavy, giant feast all at once. Pausa realized that she didn't need to be afraid of a little hunger. She had learned the secret of the quiet belly, that by pausing, we recharge. By waiting, we grow. And by discipline, we find our true power. Solon patted her shoulder, and together they watched the sky turn to shades of violet and gold, ready for another night of peaceful, healing rest. Isn't that cute? Just a little book on fasting. Of course, the scientific benefits of fasting. I have one client, Ian here, he's sharing his, hopefully we'll get him on camera, and he'll share his experiences with fasting. And it is, it's powerful, right? For the person who is the weary traveler, who will benefit from fasting. Fasting is very powerful, especially if you are, definitely wanting to, there's tons of material on it. This is, of course, with anything, do your research, making sure that you are healthy in the sense of having the A-OK from your physician, your doctor, your general practitioner, to make sure that you are let them know that you are planning on doing fasting, and to make sure that you have, the proper mechanics of the body and mind to do so. And if you can, fasting is great. Just like building that discipline and understanding that hunger is, or the hunger pangs is just you don't have to be afraid of being hungry. And by pausing and breathing and, drinking herbal teas and water. All right. So FighterFitX Mission Briefing, Day 5, Operation The Connection. So Commander's Intent Tactical Performance is built on the foundation of shoulder health. If the scapula does not rotate upward, the humerus grinds the rotator cuff. Today, we target the Serratus Anterior, the boxer's muscle, to glue the shoulder blade to the ribcage and ensure elite level overhead stability and reach power. So most shoulder pain is actually a failure of the Serratus Anterior to rotate the scapula upward. By focusing on the protraction pushing the floor away, we clear space in the subacromial joint, rendering you bulletproof for overhead strikes, carries, or climbs. Of course, we have time under tension. We are moving at a 4-second eccentric pace. This recruits high threshold motor units and forces the stabilizing muscles to fire longer than the primary movers. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. It is to strengthen. You want to understand how nutrition, fasting, sleeping, and dealing with stress in a healthy way contributes or enhances your lifestyle. And that's what the FighterFitX is. FighterFit Athletics is having the body, mind, and spirit of a fighter. Not necessarily jumping into a ring or the octagon or any sort of, combat sport. However, is having that mindset and body of, whatever goal that I attribute to at this current moment, I am going to achieve it. I'm going to achieve it through discipline, through consistency, through having a coach to showcase or to show me how to properly do a deadlift, how to do a proper plank. Why does my shoulder and lower back hurt for certain exercises? That's why you have a professional. That is why you have a coach, certified personal trainer with expertise of working with clients just like yourself, or working with clients who have that achieved the physicality of what they wanted to become. That's where we come in. That's where the FighterFitX and the Day One Den comes through, is to give you the solutions to your fitness and to your health and wellness, and to tackle roadblocks that you may come across, and is having that expertise of a coach to work with you to get beyond it. Like I said numerous times, you can't force a thirsty horse to drink water. And we have all the information in the Day One Den. It's up to you to implement it. And so it's up to us to be your assistant and to be your guide and to cheer you on in these moments of change. Uncover other people's strengths that they did not see or that they couldn't comprehend of actually achieving. And it brightens my day to see clients achieve their goals and to shatter limitations, barriers, or self-image that wasn't true. And we are here to uncover that truth.